2015 was host to the 5th Norwich Fashion Week, and it was bigger and better than ever before. The week celebrates the diversity of fashion and style in Norwich, promoting the city as the place to shop to find the best fashions. Whether you want to take a seat at a catwalk show, discover the next generation fashion designer, or find out how you can wear the latest collections, Norwich Fashion Week has it all. On the first of two Norwich Fashion Week specials, we'll be meeting the barbers, putting swagger into Norwich men, getting some lessons in dressing from the Style Show girls, and meeting some aspiring talent at the designer show.
I feel like the DJ is my bodyguard. You see the way he keeps me safe with the treble and the bass. I feel free enough to party hard. This dress won't go to waste.
So Emma, you're the organiser of Norwich Fashion Week. How does it feel to now be underway and everything going?
We've been planning Norwich Fashion Week for the last year, so it's great that tonight will be the launch.
So how did Norwich Fashion Week initially start 5 years ago?
The idea came about in 2010 by two independent business owners who wanted to do something different for Norwich, and then it grew from there really, and we want to promote the diversity of fashion and style in the city. We've got independent retailers, we've got high street retailers, and it's the week where they both come together in order to promote Norwich as a shopping and fashion destination.
And we're going to be going to all of these shows, so everyone will be able to see a bit of those. And it's so fantastic, isn't it? Because they are so diverse, aren't they?
They are, yes. You've got the launch show tonight, which is independent retailers and high street retailers. You've got the vintage show on Sunday, which is obviously the vintage boutiques, and also vintage inspired designers and makers will also be showing there. The designer show, which is fashion made in Norwich. And you've got Fashion Excess, which is a bit more street style, a bit more edgy from the guys from Norwich Lanes and other independent boutiques.
Well, Emma, thanks ever so much for chatting to us. I hope it all goes well. It's all so exciting.
Thank you.
I think it's about time we went and got involved.
From here on out, I'll be your commander. No fear, no doubt, I'll provide the answer. Right now I command you to.
No one's fallen over yet.
No, don't talk about
No.
stuff.
The thing is, though, you don't have heels.
We've got flip-flops.
You've got
so
flip-flops,
as long as you don't
you're
trip on the
okay.
flip-flops.
It's the girls who I feel sorry for. You're in those heels.
6-inch heels.
Yeah.
All exciting stuff.
Oh, you've got... That's okay, in case you fall off. You want Madonna style.
Yeah. Don't talk about that.
We don't want a Madonna moment. Don't do it to Madonna.
There are no capes, so we should be fine.
Good evening, everybody. Hello. Hi. Yeah, clap. Come on. It's the start of the show. We clap.
Dave and Heidi, what are you doing here this evening? What's your involvement?
Our involvement is because I was voted best looking man in Norwich. I'm a head male model, and also I've got to look after the female models. No, we're here to host Norwich Fashion Week, the opening night. So yeah, looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Fantastic. So, I mean, what a great thing to be happening for the city, Norwich Fashion Week.
It's amazing. It's the 5th year now.
Yeah.
5 years it's been going. It gets bigger and bigger every year, and we're thrilled to be hosting the opening night. So very exciting.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to seeing on the catwalk? do you think?
The models probably,
Yes.
yeah. The
Shall I just
female
ignore him?
models.
What are you looking forward to seeing on
I'm
the catwalk?
looking forward to seeing all of this autumn, summer 2015 fashions and getting some inspiration for the next few months.
Fantastic. Are you going to be getting inspiration as well?
Yeah, from the models. Yeah.
Do you know what there's a lot of, I've seen?
Right.
Bigger beards.
Yeah, beards are big, and mine's not
Yeah.
sort of there yet.
His beard's not big enough.
No, it needs
What
to
I
keep
want
growing.
ideally is something like sort of that hanging sort of down.
Yeah.
But we're getting there. Yeah. We're
That's
getting there.
it. Well, hopefully by next year, maybe you'll have
It'll be
grown
like,
it.
yeah, it'll be like sort of down here.
That's
and
it.
keep bees in it, like the advert, the
Oh,
cider
dear.
advert.
Well, good luck this evening.
Thank you very
I hope
much.
you enjoy it, and
Yeah.
we look forward to seeing
Thank
it.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
On the other side of the street I knew stood a girl that looked like you. I guess that's deja vu, but I thought this can't be true, cause you moved to West West LA or New York or Santa Fe or wherever to get away from me.
Male grooming is becoming so popular, and the Contemporary Barbershop doing all of the backstage grooming for the Catwalk Show are Swagger and Jax. And Mark is here today doing a bit of grooming already. First of all, great name, Swagger and Jax. Where does it actually come from?
Well, the name originated with many years ago. A very stylish gentleman was known as being Jack the Lad, and the modern day version of that is to say that you have Swagger. So Swagger and Jax's name was born, and that's the heritage of our brand that we're building today in Norwich.
So Swagger and Jax has quite a distinctive style in terms of the haircuts and the beards that come out of the salon, or the barber shops, should I say. Where does that sort of derive from?
Well, what we've been focusing on is the really iconic fades, which we can see here on Harry's hair being the really tight outline. That is part of the classic origins of barbering. And of course now it's all about the beard, bigger and fuller, sharper, well groomed. And that's been evolving really over the last 2 years. Now you're seeing beards much longer in length, but also, such as we see with Harry here, really groomed, tight outlines and with really nice signature looks, such as the Swagger Edge, is really important for establishing our brand here in Norwich.
You're doing the grooming for the retailer show and for the vintage show. Will there be a change in style for the two shows?
Yes, we're going to just sort of draw some different elements through from the haircuts that we've worked on. All the models that have come to see us have come to the shop, so they've all been pre-cut, so they show our signature haircuts. And what's really nice about the work that we're doing is we're showing the versatility. So in answer to your question, we can have a more commercial look with the styles for the retailer show, but then we can also look more of the origins of barbering with that more vintage finish, and that's what we're going to be presenting for the vintage show.
How important do you think your hair, and if you have a beard, the beard as well, but complements what you're wearing in terms of fashion?
Absolutely. I mean, now the hair and the beard is an extension of your clothing, and it's all about being an individual. So what's great at the moment, there's some fantastic clothes out there on the catwalk that we're going to see through Norwich Fashion Week, and we're complementing that with some really strong hair and the beards. For us, it's all about the beard, because the beard makes that individual statement, which of course your choice of clothes is also what it's all about.
Yeah, so it's all about the beard. There could be a song about that, couldn't there?
Could be a good one.
Cause you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Laura, you're the organiser of the Mercedes-Benz retailer show. What are we going to be seeing on the catwalk at this show?
Well, we've got a really big mix of different things being shown today. So we've got independent retailers, national brands, local boutiques, so a really wide assortment. There's some fantastic trends to be seen. I don't want to give too much away, but we've got lots of stripes, lots of denim, acid colours, and also a bit of bling in the form of jewellery. So lots to be seen tonight. So yeah, really excited to see.
Fantastic. And all of the different fashions and styles that we see on the catwalk during this show, is this all stuff people can get in Norwich, at shops in Norwich?
Yeah, definitely. So everybody's showcasing is from Norwich, and all of the stock is available in the shops. So it's just really to show off to people who live in Norwich and further afield the fantastic assortment of clothing and fashion accessories that can be purchased in Norwich. So everything available, so do go and have a look in your local shops.
I let it fall, my heart, and does it feel you rose to claim it? It was dark, and I was over.
So what's the hardest part of organising a big show like this?
Well, it's quite daunting from the day one where you're thinking, oh, there's a lot to organise. And I would say the main challenge is getting so many people involved, because we've got over 40 models that Sandra Reynolds have helped us with. We've got hair, makeup, 15 different retailers. So the main challenge has been making sure that everybody is singing from the same hymn sheet and is happy with the show and what they've got to do. But it's been really enjoyable as well.
Well, I hope it goes fantastically. We're going to see lots of it, so good luck.
Thank you very much.
But I set fire to
terms of the kind of makeup you're doing for Norwich Fashion Week, would you say it's the same kind of style as you might see in London and bigger cities? Do you think we're sort of up to date on trends?
I think we're up to date on trends.
Yeah.
Obviously, Norwich is a little bit behind with
Yeah.
fashion and with trends and things, but I think a lot of the trends we've pulled from the spring-summer sort of looks of London Fashion Week. So it's all about sort of illuminated skin. You'll see with the girls who've got the pink lips, have got really highlighted skin. It's all about sort of dewy skin, very fresh skin with a pop of a lip or a strong eye.
Say they were never true in the games you play. You would always win, always win. But I'll set fire to the rain.
What are you expecting from this evening?
Well, really, to get some kind of new ideas for what to wear this summer. And I kind of like the vintage look, so kind of picking out the necessities that I can perhaps pick up in some of the local little shops around the city.
And have you been to Norwich Fashion Week before?
This is the first time.
Yeah.
Shame on me.
And how important do you think it is that, you know, Norwich is up there with, you know, being on trend and keeping up to date?
Immensely, yes, because we've got such a big like student union and everything coming round. And no, I think we don't need to go anywhere else to shop really than Norwich, because we have everything here. We're very spoiled.
Coming up in part 2, I'll be meeting Chrissy and Sue from the Style Show, as well as catching up with aspiring designers at Epic Studios.